All right, this is going to be our last day on volume. This is Composite Figures Volume 2. So on this day, what makes it different is that this day we need to add or subtract to find the missing dimensions. That is not what we did on day 94. Day 94, all the dimensions were there. Sometimes we had to carry through the width throughout the entire figure, but today we're going to have to add or subtract lengths in order to find the dimensions of the separate rectangular prisms. So we're going to start with a right pair share, and it is intentionally meant to be a right pair share because this is exactly what we did yesterday. And we want students to, again, say how they found what A is and what B is. And so again, we're going to have them write equations to figure out what A and what B is. Again, we split up the figures. We multiply to find the area of 1, we multiply to find the area of rectangle 2, and then we add them together. Then we get into our new material for today. I'm having a hard time seeing just this. Oh, that's over. Hold on, let me figure this out. All right, this is as close as I'm going to get to being able to see the whole thing. Same idea. This time we have to split this into two rectangular prisms. And when we do, I like to draw the line down so I can label this one and this two. We could also have split it horizontally. I think for this one, it's easier to see that this is one small rectangular prism tacked on to this bigger rectangular prism. The issue here is that I don't know what the length of this prism is. And so I have to take and write an equation using parallel sides, so opposite sides. I have 4 plus some number. And so we're going to go ahead and label that 3 plus some number is going to be equal to 4. And so here you see that I've labeled it A, and I write A plus 3 is equal to 4. Now I know that A is 1, so I go back and I label this 1. Now, what are the dimensions of this rectangular prism? Well, the length is 1, the width is 3, and the height is 1. So let's go ahead and find the volume of prism 1, and then we do the same thing for prism 2. Here, very similar to the work from day 94, the 3 yards, the width follows through the entire figure. It's the same width all the way through. And then what did we do? Well, we find the two volumes and then we add them together. So what were the steps that we took to solve this? We split the figure into two rectangular prisms, 1 and 2. We subtracted so that we could find the missing dimensions. We multiplied to find the volume for prism 1, we multiplied to find the volume of prism 2, and then we added the volumes together. So again, we're seeing volume is both multiplicative and additive. And then the next one looks similar again, right? This time, the only difference is that we have two missing dimensions. Again, I cut it here, so here we have a horizontal slice where the last time we had a vertical slice. I don't know what this length is, right? I know that this is 3. I know that the height is 2, but I don't know what the length is. So I label this X, and then I know that 6 plus X is equal to 8 because those are all parallel, right? They're going in the same direction. So I write my equation, 6 plus X equals 8. I know that X is 2. Come back and write equals 2. Then I do the same thing. These are parallel. I look at all of my vertical lines. I know that I don't know what this is, so let's label it Y. Y plus 2 is equal to 7. And then here this should have Y is equal to 5. My bad, I'll fix that. This should be Y is equal to 5. Here it's right though. And then I find the volume of prism 1, prism 2, add them together, have a student state again what were the steps that we took. Again, we split it into two rectangular prisms. We subtracted to find the missing dimensions. We found the volume of prism 1, volume of prism 2, then we add those prisms together. Thanks so much.